A very good morning, viewers. This is 8:30 a.m. on Thursday, the 14th of May, 2026, and I'm just back from my morning run, but I couldn't help but come live because there are big updates waiting for you. The first big update is the government has banned export of sugar. So while President Donald Trump of the US, is in China, just closer to our home in Asia, the Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi, has actually warned people about an incoming war. He has halved his convoy, asked for more of, you know, he's asked for work from home. He's asked for people to reduce their, energy expenditure. He's asked for viewers, he's asked for people to reduce their carbon consumption, their petrol consumption, their gold expenditure. So forex is something he's warned against. And as he does that, we also have an update that uh, CM Yogi has also called for the CM of Uttar Pradesh, CM Yogi Adityanath. He's also called for work from home. So the Home Minister Amit Shah, other cabinet ministers, Delhi's Chief Minister Rekha Gupta, everybody has halved or reduced their government convoys. So this is a big update coming in from the government. We are bracing for impact as US President Donald Trump is in China discussing trade, energy, the Iran war, and also AI. So Jensen Huang of NVIDIA was not invited initially, but then he was personally called by Donald Trump to, be part of the state visit that he is hosting with Xi Jinping, the premier of China. Very interestingly, Marco Rubio, the Secretary of State of the U.S., was not supposed to be allowed in China. There was a brief name change that they brought in his name, a spelling change, which kind of was a loophole that they could cross and have him enter the country. Now he made a statement. He actually wore a uh, tracksuit the way Nicolas Maduro of Venezuela did. I don't know what that signifies, but it's a lot of optics for the Trump administration. Coming to India, two states where we've got elections, Tamil Nadu and West Bengal. Explosive statements coming from the opposition. TMC former Chief Whip Kalyan Das, Paramda has actually said that IPAC, which has advised TMC in these present elections, has scattered the party into 1,000 factions, creating drifts between leaders and workers. Now, let me take you a little back into history because journalists are historians. Rahul Gandhi was accused by a very senior BJP leader, former Congress leader, Rita Bahuguna Joshi, of actually just listening to Prashant Kishore like he was a holy gospel. Whatever he said was gospel truth. So there was no leadership that he brought to the table with what was alleged by the senior ex-Congress and now BJP leader. So very similarly, a similar case has been seen in Bengal, where Mamata Banerjee has been accused of sidelining other leaders, not really paying attention to party workers, and then of course the blame has been put on IPAC. So in the evening, stay tuned as Nilanjan Das of the TMC joins me to discuss this at 7 p.m. Going to Tamil Nadu down south, Udayanidhi Stalin, former deputy CM, has made a blasphemous remark on Sanatan Dharma. Now, viewers, let me be a little personal with you here. I'm a devout Hindu, and though I don't thump my chest or wear a tilak, I am somebody who respects all religions, and that means I respect my own religion. So, if somebody is going to come and teach me how my dharma is basically dividing people, I wouldn't listen without questioning. So it's not just about me, it's about the astha, the faith of thousands and millions of devout Hindus who are not just Indians. They're from each nationality out there. Julia Roberts, if you guys know, has converted to Hinduism. We've got Uma Thurman. We've got many devout Hindus, many countries having people throng to our temples, not just for destinations of faith. Dakota Johnson and Chris Brown were in the Kumbh Mela, not just for faith, like not just for the optics, but also for faith. So when a Dravidian leader calls Sanatan Dharma a divisive one, and the sitting chief minister just joins his hands, but at the same breath appoints his astrologer as his OSD. It's very ironical that he's somebody who believes in andhavishwas, as we call it, mysticism, but does not believe in the concrete scientific truth of Sanatan Dharma. So the BJP has taken sharply to it. They've started bashing left, right, and center with the IT cell chief Amit Balvir and spokesperson Shehzad Poonawalla coming down heavily on Udaynidhi Stalin and his very, very blasphemous remarks, which in any other country and any other religion would have solicited a fatwa or even execution upon him. But that's Sanatan Dharma for you. We do not actually penalize those who question religion. So it's very interesting in the two states which have just had elections and there has been a fire in Kolkata. Two people were dead. The chief minister, new chief minister Shivendu Adhikari, ex-TMC, ex-Mamata aide and now BJP stalwart, Hindutva bastion, he has said that this is the first and last incident, a very bold statement, but let's hope his words have weight. uh, in Pakistan, also, there has been a bomb blast in the northwestern part of the country. An ISI agent, two traffic policemen, and civilians. 7 people in total have died. This was an explosion in a very busy area of the market. So, an update coming from the the neighborhood and China trip, of course, continuing. Trump meeting Xi Jinping and discussing about the war in Iran. If we come to Russia, Vladimir Putin wants a former German chancellor who also has ties to Rosneft, who he left the board in 2022, but of course he's got energy ties to Russia. He has actually called for him to be the mediator. This comes at a time when Zelensky is facing a very, very explosive remark from his former spokesperson, who has not seen him doing drugs but alleges that he does them, and like he enters a bathroom, he comes back energized. A very bold and very explosive statement coming in from Ukraine. That's all the updates I have for you this morning. But as a useful piece of advice for news, I would say use more of walking, use more of cycling, use more of EVs. If you are investing in a car, switch to an EV rather than a petrol and diesel one. I know it's tough, but we've got to do what we've got to do. Reduce your carbon footprint. Take the metro as much as you can. Uh, Cooking measures can be, reduced. So try to do that and do not buy gold, is what the Prime Minister is saying, unless and until it's an emergency. Anyways, if I have to be very personal with you viewers, do not believe in a lot of investment in jewelry and precious metals. I would rather go for semi precious or something like a silver, but even silver has shot up in price. So be very frugal with your expenses right now. Save up, as I have always maintained from the time of Iran war in March. Start piling a little bit, not much, not to a level where it starts being eaten by ants or other insects, but have supplies of atta, rice, lentils, and non-perishable vegetables like potato and onion in your house so that you can survive if a pandemic-like situation comes up. That's all for the NeUp for today. We are seeking advertisers. We are also calling for more people to join as analysts pro bono, of course. Also, please join me back at 11 a.m. I will be joined by CEO of Science Matters and senior journalist Shakur Radar, who will be talking about hantavirus. So, we've got a very interesting segment lined up for you. And as a reminder, in the evening, we'll be having Nilanjan Das of the TMC talking about Kalyan Banerjee's statement about IPAC. That's all for the morning updates at 8:43 a.m. as I end this bulletin. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.